Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Celebs Daily. In today's video, I decided to talk about mental health and how it affects everyone, also celebrities. Trigger warning, in this video we're gonna talk about depression, suicide and other mental health issues. If this triggers you, please don't watch this video. So, as we all know, mental health is as important as physical health, and once we realize we have depression, suicidal thoughts or other mental health problems, because there are many of them, we should ask for help. In this video, I will talk about some celebrities and their story. So we know that with fame doesn't only come money, works and fans, but a lot more. Actually, we don't really know the full package, but all of these responsibilities and pressure can drive someone to have a lot of problems and their mental health can decline. And this is exactly what happened to many celebrities. First, let's talk about Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was an American actress, model and singer. Monroe was born in Los Angeles, and her mother, Gladys Pearl Baker, was from a poor Midwestern family who had migrated to California. Gladys sadly had a really toxic and abusive marriage, and after she divorced, things got really hard for her and she had a mental breakdown, and later she was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. After several months, she was admitted to many hospitals, and she spent the rest of her life in and out of hospitals and was rarely in contact with Monroe. Mary's life didn't get better. She was on and off orphanage, and she was sadly sexually abused by the family that were supposed to take care of her. Then she married her neighbor's 20-year-old son, factory worker James Dougherty, and she was only 16 years old, and after that she dropped off high school and became a housewife. But she knew deep down that this wasn't the life that she wanted. Then she started modeling and acting, and this is how she became the icon that we know now. Being in such a spotlight led Marilyn to have the attention of a lot of people, to being constantly criticized by others, but especially to have the attention of people of power, and this can be really dangerous. Also, Marilyn's team wasn't a good one, the manipulation did on her was a lot, and this is how slowly she got depressed. Many modern psychiatrists believe that Marilyn suffered from what is known now as borderline personality disorder, and this disorder most often appears on adults who have suffered during their childhood. When it comes to her death, Los Angeles police concluded that her death was caused by a self-administered overdose of sedative drugs, and this was a suicide. So it's clear that Marilyn was really affected by her past. Everything is so traumatizing, and plus all the fame, the pressure, etc. This for sure led this beautiful woman in a really bad state of mind. But at the end, we're all gonna remember her as this beautiful, strong and talented icon. Another celebrity that sadly lost his life because of mental health is Kurt Cobain. He is the lead singer and guitarist of the rock band Nirvana, and he was found dead in his home in Seattle, Washington, when he was only 27 years old. The Seattle Police Department reported that Cobain was found with a shotgun across his body, and he had a visible gunshot wound on his head, and there was a suicide note discovered nearby. So later it was confirmed that Cobain died from suicide. Nirvana was one of the most best-selling bands of all time. During his life, Cobain suffered from a lot of sickness, and some of them are attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, bipolar disorder, and depression. With these two stories, I decided to talk about two icons that were really famous and popular at the time, to show that money, fame, and success isn't the key of happiness at all. Yes, for a little bit it can help you, but it won't last forever. One day you will have to face your problem. This is why the quote, "health is wealth," it's absolutely true. Also, there are a lot of celebrities that are still alive and struggling with mental health. One of them is Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is an American singer, songwriter, and actress. She had a long battle with mental illness, and she spoke about it in interviews, saying that she has suffered from depression and anxiety for her entire life. And recently, in an interview, she admitted that she was violated by a music producer and she got pregnant. This event was so tragic for her, and because of it, she suffered from a total psychotic break. Honestly, I respect and admire her so much for speaking out, because it can be really hard for victims to speak out. And this for sure will encourage other girls to speak out as well. The singer didn't name the producer because she never wants to see him again, and I totally understand that, but I really hope one day he will get punished for what he did. Another celebrity is Michelle Williams. Michelle Williams is an American singer and actress, and she became really famous while she was a member of the R&B group Destiny's Child, one of the best-selling female group of all time. She has struggled with depression since she was 13, and also during the time when she was on the Destiny's Child, she faced a lot of criticism and bullying. For example, she was mocked at the Saturday Night Live because she was often compared negatively to Beyonce and Kelly Rowland. In 2018, Williams decided to check herself in a treatment facility for depression, and she shared the news on Instagram while she was still undergoing treatment. In an interview, she said that she didn't want to go public with this information so soon, but TMZ already had the story, and some tabloid contacted her to ask her confirmation, and at the time when they did that, she didn't even tell her family and close friends about the situation. Now she realized the book called Checking In, where she shares her story and battle with depression. And she also did a podcast where she talks about this a lot. And honestly, I listened to the podcast. I highly suggest you to do it as well, because it can be really helpful. So those are the stories that I decided to talk about, but there are many others. While I was doing my research, honestly, I had so much material, and this is really sad that I had so much to talk about. That means that a lot of people are struggling. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I'm sorry for the topic. I know it's kind of heavy, but I feel like we should talk about it, and also we should talk about how fame doesn't come only with money, with success, but also with a bad side that sadly some celebrities are now forced to face. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and see you guys next time. Bye!